Good morning everyone and welcome to our English lesson. Now, as we've been learning all about letters this week, and today our learning objective is to write a letter. We're going to be writing our own letters. First though, we need to remind ourselves, what are the 5 features of a letter? We had the heading, the greeting, the body, the closing, and then the signature. I've got them all here, the heading, greeting, body, closing, signature. Now we also thought yesterday on our Zoom about questions that we could ask. And I'm going to be giving you a word bank with some questions that you might want to ask. But we also need to remember capital letters, full stops, finger spaces every single time. So, how do I start a letter? Well, I need to start at the very top, at the heading. And what did we say the heading was? We could use the date, couldn't we? Because we're all friends, we don't need to write our address. Now, the heading is normally on the opposite side of the page. So I'm going to start by writing my date. I'm just going to do the short date today. 6.5.20. 6.5.20. So I've done my heading. I can take that off. I've now got my greeting. Now we've learned there's lots of different ways we can have our greeting. We can have dear, we can have to, we can say hi. So yesterday I had some help. I asked a few questions after Zoom, see who I should write a letter to. And I think most people said Miss Norma. So I'm going to write, dear Miss Norma. Finger space, capital letter, because they're names. Now at the end of that, we put a comma, because it's not quite a sentence. Dear Miss Norma. Now I've done my greeting. I'm going to move on to the body of my letter. That's going to have my questions. That's going to be telling her information. So yesterday in the Zooms, lots of you wanted to ask your friends, how are you? So I'm going to start with that question. How are you? How are you? 3 words. Starts with a ow, how. R is a tricky word. R, and then you. You can choose the oo you want, but some of you probably know that the spelling of you, because we've practiced it in our spellings before, is Y-O-U. How are you? How do I end a question? Do I put in full stop? No, I need to do a question mark. They're quite tricky to draw. We curve around the top and then kind of come straight down the middle there. There we go. How are you? Then we need to say how we are. We need to tell our friends, how are you? I am, you could say I am missing you, I am happy at home, I miss my school, I am tired. Lots of things you could say. So, dear Miss Norma, how are you? I am happy that I get to see my class every day. Because I'm happy I get to see you all every day. So how are you? I am happy that I get to see my class every day. Another question once you said was, what are you doing? Remember, it's in the past, so what have you been doing? What have you been doing? question mark. I have been reading lots. Full stop, because I've been reading lots. So what have you been doing, question mark? I have been reading lots. What else could I tell? What else could I say? So I've got, dear Miss Norma, how are you? I'm happy that I get to see my class every day. What have you been doing? I have been reading lots. Now, if you want to finish off, you can. You can talk about how else you're feeling, what else you've been doing. You might say, I can't wait to see you. That is entirely up to you. Here, Goldilocks said about Daddy will go and help them. That is entirely up to you. You might want to say, thank you for what? Thank you for doing what? Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for helping me. That is entirely up to you. So I'm going to write, thank you for helping me, full stop. And then we come to our closing. You can say from your name, you can say love from your name. That is entirely up to you. And then underneath we put our name. There we go, so I've got my closing and my signature. Now let's just check. We always have to read through to check. So dear Miss Norma, how are you? I am happy that I get to see my class every day, full stop. What have you been doing? Question mark. I have been reading lots, full stop. Thank you for helping me, full stop. You might want to do an exclamation mark if you want to. From Miss Catherine. If I keep going down my success criteria, have I got a question? Well, I've got 1, 2 of those. I've definitely got a question. Have I used all my capital letters? Yes. Yes. Full stop, capital letter. That should be a little bit bigger here because look, my H is bigger. Yeah, what have you been doing with that? Full stop, question mark, capital letter, full stop, capital letter, full stop, capital letter. Oh, and this needs a comma too because it's not really a sentence. Now, I've already had some examples of letters sent from you. So this is a letter from Selena, and she's got here, Monday the 4th, 2020, from Dubai Land. So, dear Miss Catherine, how are you? How is Monkey and Mischief? I miss you and I miss my class and my friends. I hope I can go back to school, exclamation mark. Have a lovely day. From Selena. So that was a letter I've been sent from Selena. Should have written one. And I've also been sent a letter from Jaden, but this one wasn't to me. This one, Jaden's even made an address. He's made an envelope to put the address on, like in our story today. So we've got here, dear Mum, thank you for being my mother and cooking me lunch and dinner. Thank you also for getting food for us too. Love from Jaden. Thank you. And he's drawn a picture. Selena drew some pictures on hers as well to illustrate them. So today, I would like you to write your letter. And look how lovely and neat their writing is. They've used their phonics knowledge. So that is super work. I want you to send me photos of your letters. And I'm going to make a Google Slides of all of our letters so that you can read each other's. And then if you see one to you, like Selena has, I'll see if I can write a reply to her. So if you see ones from your friends, you might want to send them a reply. That's entirely up to you though. You can send them to me and I can forward them on if you want. So tomorrow you're going to be writing a letter onto paper and then you're going to be sending me a picture of it. Just send me a photo and I've just printed these two off, but I'll be putting them all on Google Slides. So hopefully these two have helped you. Well done, Selena and Jaden. Fantastic letter work so far. Thank you for helping me teach the rest of you. So off you go, as Selena says, have a lovely day.